Hi everyone, it's Gail again, back with my last video for today. I'm going to list these 3 traveler's notebooks in my Etsy shop, CinnamonT, as well. So I thought I'd share them with you. These I made from a paper pack called Vintage Rose from Stamperia. Awesome paper. Just so pretty. I loved working with it, and I used Artie Maze's vintage little girl kit as well for the covers and for some of the inside journaling cards. So I named these 3 as well, just so that I could list them on Etsy easily. So this one's Josie, this one's Ava, and this one's Sophie. So we'll take a look. Again, these are similar on the insides, but and yet they're, let me get you in frame here, and yet they're, they've got some differences with fabric and such. So they're all closed with sari silk, and the front covers are layered up in various ways. So this little one is Josie, and the paper, again, I love the paper. These are my colors. I love to work with these colors. So we'll go in. I've also used some Shabby Chic papers. I believe they were from I can't think of the name right now. Why can't I think of it? That's so weird. But anyway, I'll think of it and I'll tell you, or I'll put it below. But her Cameo Shop, there we go, Cameo Shop. Her shop has been closed for a long time, so I'm wondering if she's just not doing that anymore. So anyway, but here we go. So here is a little coffee dyed doily, some masking paper. I think this paper was from the Just You and Me paper pack. And here's a fabric belly band with some lace at the top. Coffee dyed paper. I left, again, all the coffee dyed papers so they fold out so that there's extra journaling space. Used a little CinnamonT rose here. I used some pages out of a vintage catalog that I had, and so those are in here. Masking paper, just some Kool-Aid dyed paper, or maybe that was Easter eggs, I don't know. And some of that Shabby Chic coffee dyed, very crunchy. This I know was Kool-Aid paper, and I did the salt effect on it, and so it's got some fun blotching that's pretty cool. This is CinnamonT Rose here, and then I've used in these books, I've used some of the paper clips that I made using the tutorial from Paula Furter. I think that's right. Tell me, Paula, if I got it right this time. Here's another one of Artie Maze's image, coffee dyed paper on the back, and then the little clip. And like I say, all of these have these elements, but they're all kind of in different order, different papers, different fabrics, that kind of stuff. Here's the middle of the signature. Forgot to tie these in bows. I left on all the traveler's notebooks that I'm going to list, I left the middle just tied. You can add beads, you can add hearts on a string if you want, whatever. This is a flip out again, and I just used an offcut of paper and put this little girl in there and this tag, and then this is a little tuck spot here as well. Little journaling card in a belly band here. This again flips out and has another sweet little girl and a tag from the Stamperia papers. Here's the other side of that vintage catalog. And then we've got a fabric belly band with crocheted lace. And then one of my collage coffee dyed tags. I'm going to, if I can find the time, I am going to do a tutorial on these soon. That's kind of my next thing I wanted to do. So that's the first one. That's Josie. Okay, we'll buzz through the other two of these pretty quickly, just because they're quite similar. Just different papers, different fabrics. Here we've got lace at the top again, fabric flip up, some of the CinnamonT Rose paper, and the vintage catalog, and masking paper. Some more of that salt paper here, and then a belly band with journaling card, and some more charming fragments paper. I hope I'm in frame here. I'm sorry, I was moving. Okay, this is one of the altered paper clips, and it's holding this little girl in place, and then a tuck spot with several different things in there. And the middle of this signature again is the Shabby Chic paper. Oops. Okay, well, I really don't need to do that right now. I'll do it when I get done. Okay, tuck spot here, and again, one of the little girls. I've just made a pocket with these CinnamonT Rose papers on the flip out of the coffee dyed paper. So, isn't that fun how that salt does with the paper? Loved it. A couple more little things in this tuck that flips out. And then this time the tag is in a fabric belly band down here. I just didn't want to cover up that prettiness in the paper. So that is Ava. And then this last one is Sophie. Okay. So she's just on some fabric that went just perfectly with this paper. It was great. So this is a little Somerset Studio paper on the inside of there. I just used that. I used papers from Stamperia on the other two, but I didn't have another one that matched. So that's just a little bit of that kind of paper. Here's the flip on this one, and the fabric and lace and old doily and more lace, and more lace. All of these that are empty at the front here do have a pocket that you can tuck things into if you want to. And papers in here. Slips out. And CinnamonT Rose again. I just kind of used a few things from my stash of CinnamonT Rose. Here's the altered paper clip on this page. And then the little girl, and then the fun things tucked into that tuck. And this is a little tuck for these two. I had her kind of peeking up over the top, and then there's a pocket here, and then this flips out too. Here's the journaling card that's in here. And some more images and a little tag there. Okay, and then this is a belly band as well with one of my collage tags in there. So those are the Shabby Chic journals, and along with the Shabby Chic journals, I forgot to say in my Jane Davenport video that there'll be little offcuts and extras included. And in these, I thought I'd share the offcuts of the paper because this Stamperia paper is gorgeous. So there we have it, guys. So I'll actually be listing these three, the 3 Jane Davenports and my Mrs. Coggs design team project. And so those will all be in my Etsy shop as soon as these videos load. So thanks so much, everyone, for watching and for your wonderful support. I have lots of custom orders to do after showing the covers of my antique haul. So I'm going to be doing that for the duration. Other than my design team projects, that's all I'm going to be doing for a little while. So this will be my last big Etsy restock. I will have my CinnamonT Rose for February. I'm going to get that loaded probably this weekend. So that journal will be coming into my shop too. But then after that, it's custom orders and custom orders only for a few months. So anyway, take care, everyone. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.